Because of Donald Trump, more than 20 states have abortion bans. More than 20 Trump abortion bans. And today, this very day, at the stroke of midnight, another Trump abortion ban went into effect here in Florida.
That was Vice President Kamala Harris speaking in Florida today, where that state's near total ban on abortion has officially gone into effect. Florida has the third highest population in the country, but it is not just the millions in that state who are now affected by this ban. Until today, Florida was among the last places in the southeastern United States where women could travel to get an abortion. Depending on how advanced their pregnancy is, people seeking an abortion in the South will now have to travel as far as Virginia or Kansas or even Illinois in order to obtain a legal abortion. In addition to a health care crisis, Florida Republicans have also created a political disaster for Republicans nationwide. That same dynamic is at play in Arizona, where the state Supreme Court recently allowed a Civil War-era abortion ban to go into effect. Arizona Republicans have been all over the map on whether or not they support that ban. In just the past few weeks, Arizona's Senate candidate Kari Lake has taken multiple opposing positions on the ban. And Donald Trump himself has been urging Arizona Republicans to repeal the law that he helped resurrect. That could be because abortion rights advocates in Arizona have been mobilizing to put abortion access on the ballot in Arizona this November, a move that could drive Democratic turnout in a critical swing state. And so today, 2 Republicans in the Arizona State Senate sided with Democrats to repeal the state's 1864 abortion ban. Arizona's Democratic Governor, Katie Hobbs, is expected to sign the repeal of that law tomorrow. But Arizona still has a 15-week abortion ban on its books. And abortion rights advocates are pushing to enshrine abortion rights in the state constitution this November. So abortion could still very much be on the ballot in Arizona this fall. And Florida voters will also have a chance to overturn their state's extreme abortion ban come November. This week, Florida man Donald Trump was asked how he plans to vote on his state's abortion rights ballot measure in a wide-ranging interview with Time magazine. This was his, I guess you could say, response. "I don't tell you what I'm going to vote for. I only tell you the state's going to make a determination." Okay, then.